All right. It's 9:20. Means it's 4:20 somewhere. If you got one, spark up. Alrighty. So I've done NFL's dirtiest hits of all time, or a compilation of NFL's dirtiest hits, going back. So when NHL dirtiest hits of all time came across my timeline, I couldn't help but add it to my list of things to react to, and that's what we will be doing tonight. So, uh, for those of you who watch hockey, you already know it's a brutal sport. For those of you who don't, seeing some of these hits, you probably will after.
Denver. Blues coming running back at Sundqvist.
Whoa!
As he gets cleaned out by Wilson. Sundqvist stays down. And a host of Blues are coming to talk to 43
and
Red.
Thorburn will grab him right away. And they're going after Wilson for
Blues
sure.
have been taking one-goal lead before Chicago tied both games late. Jamal Mayers down the left wing. Looks to come around Morris. Mayers still controlling. Down to Lenny, and host is Churchill just to your left.
Yeah, no, right down in front of me, and now they go after Torres.
Yeah, Bowling went right after Rafi Torres.
It was a hit where Hossa cut to the middle of the ice.
Well, as we mentioned, going to break, Torres has a history.
Outlet pass is on now for the control of Horton. Gave it back up to Lucic, and it's shot. It's blocked aside, and down on the ice now. It's Horton.
This one's a whole lot of nasty. Aaron Rome comes up and just delivers a crushing open ice hit.
The restraints had been applied all around his neck area. And
Coffey will stop it. No, he won't. He missed it at the blue line. So they have to scamper back onside, and a penalty is going to be called.
So this happened when I routinely watched hockey. I was a huge Avalanche fan back in the day. And, this hit led to a massive brawl the next time they played each other. There was everybody on the ice, including the goalies. The goalies met at center ice. Everybody on the ice was fighting. Largely because of that. It started with two players fighting, but he was also on the ice. So one of the other players who wasn't involved in that original fight came up and saw that as an opportunity and just straight sucker punched him, which led to, that was definitely, and then the time after that, they faced each other, him and the guy who sucker punched him. They were on the ice to start the game, and as soon as the puck dropped to start the game, it was they got into it. I want to say it was Darren McCarthy, and then this is Claude Lemieux. That shit. Those Avalanche Red Wings games back in late 90s, early 2000s. Those were some fun ones to watch. But let's get back to it.
And it's going to be Lemieux again, I think. The Red Wing player near the bench was dropped.
hit him right from behind and jammed him right into the boards.
Vanquish the Boston Bruins here today, but here's Lucic into the zone. Drops it off, and a high shot sails over the shoulder. Oh, one of the Bruins just got blasted.
Matt Cook hit just as that shot was released. And they're going at Cook right now. And one of the Bruins on his backside.
For those of you who don't watch hockey, when you have a big hit on somebody, especially like one of the star players, and they stay down, it's like a 90% chance somebody on that team is coming for you. If not right then and there, they're going to get you.
Churla again. This time he's bumped by Babbage. Running spins McPhee around. Churla is down and he's hurt as he was hit by Bure. And Shane Churla is still down.
Holy mackerel. I cannot believe that Van Helmen did not see this. Churla is out cold.
And wasn't looking at all for Pavel Bure, who really caught him with an elbow.
Let's see if anything develops, but here's McCammon going wide. Tries to put it right out front, side of the net. And Inamaki finds the handle.
Dean McCammon is hurt. Somebody better look after Dean McCammon, who's getting piled on and has not moved. And you know what? The problem is for Steve Downey. He's an aggressive player, but there's a fine line, and he has been known in the past to cross that line a little bit, and it looks like he might have done it on that play.
Call it the mile-high hit that led to the mile-high madness that will undoubtedly put more edge into an already heated rivalry.
It just mystifies me why this happens in this league. You know, they talk about players not having respect for players. How about the officials? Should they not have respect for the leading scorer in the league?
Upon further review, this much is clear. Naslund was in a vulnerable position. Steve Moore had no interest in playing the puck, and he leaned into the Canuck captain.
There's a giveaway. Turgeon scores!
Oh, damn.
Now this game could get ugly. Dale Hunter made the giveaway to Turgeon, who scored the goal. Then Hunter came over and hit Turgeon. Pierre Turgeon, one of the best players in the league, is hurt by a nasty cheap shot from Dale Hunter.
That was just a dirty play by Hunter.
Cheap shot.
The Leafs are going to tie the series tonight with this chance for Domi. If he scores, look out. Oh, he made the pass unselfishly to Corson, and he couldn't jam it home.
Boy, there's a devil player, I don't know who it is, who fell all by himself right in front of the entrance to the Leaf dressing room and has not moved much. Niedermeyer going into the Leaf zone deep, and then he turns to come back, and Domi just crunches him with an elbow. I'm sure get him to the hospital to make sure that he's all right. Ty Domi's going to the dressing room.
Campbell wins it clear to the far side of the zone. Oh, Pacioretty is down face first as Chara angled him, and Pacioretty was lined up against the center glass between the two benches. Is a very hazardous part of the ice.
Has been suspended 41 games for an illegal check to the head on Jakob Silfverberg in Saturday night's preseason game. The suspension is the third longest for an on-ice incident in NHL history and the longest since Marty McSorley's one-year ban in 2000. Torres was given a match penalty on the play. It's his fifth career suspension. He will forfeit over $440,000.
Behind Theodore Zednik.
Oh,
what a hit from McLaren!
Oh my! And Zednik, I don't know if he knows what city he's in right now. Oh, did McLaren come across? And the thing to remember, Don, it's a series. It's not just a game. Zednik is woozy. Brisebois went up to McLaren right away. The referee had his arm up for a penalty. And fans throw more litter on the ice here. Oh, gosh almighty.
Now they were extremely careful as they placed Zednik on the stretcher.
He's keeping him out of danger. One and done. Doesn't that come down to an angle play?
Oh, we got a penalty coming to Cook. He got McDonough up high. He might be gone. He might be gone. Derek Amell, the linesman's taking him off the ice right now.
Cross the line, Dolan. Back for Modano. Oh, was he hit? Messier looked like he hit him in the head with his shoulder. And Modano may have been knocked out here.
Well, he got him. I don't think Modano knew Messier was behind him. Mark Messier bumped Modano just as the puck got to him, and he is injured seriously. They call for the medical trainers.
He is conscious.
Yeah.
You can see the eyes open. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I can't believe we just saw that.
Kane too. Kane shooting, he just missed the goal. Now the key goes down in a heap. He's holding his face, gets back up.
And Cook's going to go after Keith here.
Or is that
Keith
that was
there.
Cook that was down, right?
Yeah, it was Cook that was down, and he didn't see what hit him. I think it was Duncan Keith in the corner, jumping in.
Eric Lindros had been in a melee kind of along the boards, and so everything kind of lost control at that point in time, and the game really got out of hand.
And for those thinking back to the melee that you spoke of, there were a couple of incidents.
Big hit as Connolly stepped in to Carroll. He never saw him coming, and
Tanner Carroll's in the world of hurt here. He got the pass up the boards. Connolly came in, and he was just trolley tracking, and the puck went out. There was nowhere near Carroll, and he looked like he was out on his feet on the way down, and they are bringing the stretcher out of the corner here.
Tyson Berry taken down by Cook, and that's going to be a penalty to Matt Cook as he takes down Tyson Berry with a knee, and Berry is slow to go back to the Colorado bench.
Berry just went by me there and said, "I'm done."
That would be a shattering blow for the Avalanche.
Sérieusement blessé, j'ai comme l'impression. Oui, mais ça, Marchman, c'est sa marque de commerce, malheureusement. Très bien vu le geste de Marchman. De cet angle, je pense, Yvon, qu'on va... le genou est sorti. Oui. Et là, on parle d'un récidiviste, Yvon, je pense, dans le cas de Marchman. Il va falloir un jour que la Ligue nationale... Là, je suis convaincu que Colin Campbell va sévir et très sévèrement.
And a good hard defensive play by Edler. Here's the X-off, and a shot on, and another penalty. And Shaw now tangled up with Burroughs, and Daniel Sedin has been shaken up.
Duncan Keith attempts to hit Sedin at center ice,
or Christian. Christian's trying to go around Murphy. He does with one hand, looking short side. Oh, what a hit on Murphy. Behind the net. And Murphy is down. Dale Hunter came flying in, caught him off balance, reached.
8 minutes, 1 second. 6th goal of the season for Jimmy Hayes.
Borowiecki and Marchand tangled up. Borowiecki unable to get up. Putting almost no weight at all on his left leg as he scoots back toward the outer line.
Recovered by Buffalo around on the boards. Oh, that's going to be a penalty there, and it should be a dandy. Chalmerson should be gone. He should be gone. That was a dirty, rotten hit from behind, and the player never even had the puck. That was Pominville. He just got crushed. You see Jason Pominville being taken off the ice now with the medical staff.
On his forehand. Carlo has a head hit by Wilson.
Yeah, that was high.
That was distant, and it was high, and it was intentional. Wilson is running around like he did earlier in his career.
Yeah, this doesn't look good for Brandon Carlo.
He comes up grabbing his right knee. It's Brian Marchman again.
You know it's a bad sign when a player takes his gloves off and grabs his knee. Good hit by Marchman, just finishing his check, and oh, look at that. Looks like it's the right knee that Nieuwendyk was grabbing, and he's being helped off the ice by two of his teammates, Zubov and Hall.
Shoot that puck. Pollock run into by Austin Watson, and a shot went through a cluster of players, and a collision now. And down on the ice is one of the Predators. There'll be a penalty coming up.
Yeah, that's Ryan Ellis. It's down, Doc, and Corey Perry got a load of him.
Corey Perry is gone.
Number 10, 5 in game for Albuin.
Et on avait échangé ce Swoboda contre Haller. Ouais. Et les deux évoluent
ensemble maintenant. Il y aura pénalité. C'est Ruchinski. Il y a un joueur qui est resté étendu, Pierre, au centre. On appelle Svoboda.
Ça va bien parler pour lui.
Je ne sais pas s'il est blessé sérieusement, mais Extol qui demande aux soigneurs d'accélérer et de venir rejoindre Svoboda le plus rapidement possible.
Seeing something about a lot of these hits. Well, not a lot. I'm not going to say a lot of them. I don't have evidence for that. Some of these hits they're payback for something else that may have happened in a whole nother game. You know, and this is just their first chance that they get to take a shot at you. You know, they have a saying in hockey. Hockey players never forget. And yeah, like I said, that after that brawl and then the next time they played each other, that was a whole season in between. Like, there was a whole off season. But because that had happened the season before, it was on, you know, as soon as the puck dropped. So, yeah. Some of these hits are probably because it's their first chance to get a crack at somebody who, you know, may have did something dirty to one of their teammates or whatever have you.
He goes up ice with Nash. Marchand's shot saved by Appleby. He covers up and Johansson reaches to his face as Marchand went tumbling through. You always have to be concerned that a player might catch the blade of somebody skating a collision like that. Frankly, I don't even know if Marchand was aware of Johansson's
Check last night at home against the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Check out the action. Rice just crushes Valery Karpov. No penalty on the play, Bear.
Well, Valery Karpov thinks he's one of the greatest hitters in the NHL also, but you see him raise the forearm. That's a forearm shiver. It's an elbowing penalty. He should have got at least a double minor for elbowing that kid. Hopefully Valery's not hurt, but it should have been a penalty, and I think you'll see the Ducks send that tape into the league, and I'll be very surprised if Brian Burke does not suspend.
Very similar. We saw Norman Levier in the when that happened to us. You're just totally numb. You see a player like that, a friend, just laying motionless on the ice. You just don't know what to think. You just sort of shut down, and you're just so concerned for your friend that he would be in that type of position. A devastating play. Randy Jones clearly deserved a major penalty there.
We can't help but lose the irony of Hatcher and Ronan going in together when you consider that they got together back in '99. Gary and rearranged the job, JR.
Yep. The aspect of the game we talked about, Scott Pellerin running into the shoulder of Brian Marchment. That puts him down. Some fisticuffs ensued shortly thereafter.
Decent play by Chara. Stops up, got sandwiched by Chara, and Tommy Wingles, and then in came Dawson Kadri, and the play is stopped, and I think it's Kadri that's going to get the penalty.
I'd be worried that Kadri's going to be gone on this one as he came late, as Wingles avoided the first hit, and Kadri came flying in, but Kadri is gone.
Out of the game at 4-1 in the third period.
Back near side Gomez. Lefty might make sure not to put that landing on. Pass back near side Sikora, trying to draw it around and down the ice.
Oh my goodness.
Is that Paul Korea?
Yes, it is. In his feet, on his stick. He moves it. Oh, guys, that's interference.
Never saw that coming because Stevens came from his right and he was looking left.
It's Young, but he missed to the far side. Bruins poking down the ice. Neely, slow getting up. He's upended. He's still on his knees back there. At the Boston blue line, Neely has been hurt. He's going off.
Should there have been a penalty on the play? You check this out.
Now watch Old Samuelson's knee right there, knee to knee.
So Neely on the Boston bench.
Clear Evans is going to get down there first. The net is empty. Can he tuck it in? He does. Pays a price, but scores the goal. Shifley flattens Evans.
You know that Shifley's coming back defensively to make a play, but you're in a vulnerable spot at this point, and it's basically over. and he runs through the check of Evans.
Niedermeyer trying to get out of his own skate. Turnover at center. Here's 88. Lindros makes the move, and Lindros is hammered down to the ice by Scott Stevens. And Lindros remains down on the ice.
He's coming through. He beats Niedermeyer. Head is down, and it's a shoulder right to the jaw of Lindros.
You have to feel for Lindros and everything he has tried to battle back from. He took a brief pop on the button on his chin from Steve Kelly of the Devils in game number 6, and Lindros was okay.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Fight Focus.
I don't even know. Oh, yeah, that's something different. Alright, so let's go.
Denver.
That was NHL Dirtiest Hits of All Time. Some of those were... You can almost feel some of them, like... Yeah. I, kind of wished, hockey was on TV more... Kind of like football is, like on just, like, the basic channels. I suppose if I lived closer to a hockey team, they might be. But, yeah. Although I have Peacock now, so I might be able to actually get hockey on there. I have to look into that. But, yeah. That was NHL Dirtiest Hits of All Time. Let me know what you thought. Have you seen any of these when they happened? Do you watch hockey? What's your favorite team? Go ahead, let me know in the comments. Leave any suggestions you may have. Other than that, y'all have a nice night. Thanks for watching. Stay blazing.